Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today is kind of a rough and ready. I had a bit of a busy week, so I didn't actually prepare a video. But I wanted to get one out because I said I was going to try to get one out every week. I'm Bumbling Fool. Some of you know me as Builder 161. So let's start off with Earth 2. Um, so Earth 2 has been doing alpha testing for the last few months. A while, let's see, a few weeks back, they started doing the avatars and introducing the avatars, and we each individually had avatars. And then last week, they introduced multiplayer access. And so uh, for the last week or so, we've been having a lot of fun doing playing in Earth 2 with multiple people. And there's a lot of great videos out there, and I'm going to be showing you a few of them here. This is from GR4, and I recommend you follow them if you want to watch, keep up on some of the Earth 2 stuff that's going on. We had a bit of a surprise with the introduction to multiplayer. We got hang gliders. It's pretty fun. It's been quite wild. So anyway, on YouTube, hey, watch, subscribe to GR4, and you get a lot of good videos. Another great meetup was with Pacey. Pacey had a meetup in there, and we had like about 31 or 32 people in this particular meetup. It was pretty fun. Um, he had some Pacey had some little contests we did, and it was hilarious. So, but Pacey's another good one to take and subscribe to and watch and follow for Earth 2 news. We're going to move on to next video. Oh, this is a video that Earth 2 released a little over a year ago. It talks about the Earth 2 project and what the developer's vision is for the project. And it's a great video to watch, and it kind of outlays what Earth 2 is talking about and what they're trying to accomplish and to achieve. So, moving on, I want to take and remind you to check out Stakers. This is a great group. They're working on developing bots, Discord bots and stuff. They've got an NFT project going on, but they're a good group to follow on X, and even check them out on Discord if you have a Discord channel. Another group to check out is Gensuki. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correct. I was fortunate to take and listen in on their spaces this week. I think it's listed down here below. Yeah, right there. There's the recording. It'd be good to listen to. There were some good speakers, and we talked a lot about cybersecurity and how to protect yourself and things to do, not just for yourself, but maybe for your loved ones. Take and introduce them to how to protect themselves, uh, not clicking on links and stuff like that that come in the email, or if somebody calls them and stuff. There's just a lot of stuff that people need to understand about cybersecurity and protecting yourself and your identity and your information. The scammers are multiple. There's a lot of them out there, and, and they'll try and hit you up any way they can. So, but anyway, if you get a chance, check it out. This is another group, another great group. They're developing apps for launching NFTs. I believe they're also working on a coin platform. I'm not sure. I can't remember for sure exactly. Uh, but I think every Tuesday they have a Spaces here on X, and so I think it's like around 11 o'clock Pacific time. I have That's my time zone. So, but uh, check them out, subscribe to them, follow them, and they got some good information. And I believe Stakers and Gensuki have partnered up, and maybe one of these days I can get either one of the founders on here, and we can talk a little bit more about that. And see, I believe that we need to work together. That building this Web3, the metaverse is coming, is up to us to work together and build this new world together. So, talking about that Spaces that we had not recently with Jenseki, um, one of the speakers was Mud Maverick. She deals in cybersecurity, and she gave a lot of good information. And I recommend you following her on X as well. I think you can get some good information. She's got several different projects going on, I believe. And so just check them out on X. And another good person to kind of check out is Just uh, Just Rock. Anyway, I never pronounce any of this stuff right. But anyway, he's been in the space for quite a while, and he gets some good information about talking about trading tokens and dealing with NFTs and watching out for bad airdrops and people sending you stuff into your wallets that you didn't request, and so it's a good idea to kind of check him out as well. So anyway, those are the highlights for today. I'm going to talk a little bit more about my project. Of course, we got the Bumbling Fool project, and my idea behind that is to try and bring people together to build different projects. But my main goal right now is basically to work on the Museum Metaverse, and I would like to see that project get launched. I will give you some more information about that right now. I have got a website up for it. It needs some work. In the bumbling fool style of things, I'm getting it there slowly but surely. Anyway, I've got some information on the website right now about what I envision the museum metaverse to be. Um, and right now, you could take and go online, and there are virtual tours of different museums and whatnot. But they're pretty sterile, But my idea is to making a 3D world where we visit the museums. So you're visiting the museum at the same time other people are visiting it. So you get the feel of and the sound and ambience of the place. And so you you're not just clicking through images. A lot of people talk about the 3D hardware and stuff as being, well, you got these big bulky headsets and stuff like that. I have a feeling that is going to change very soon. I've been kind of watching a little bit on that. The AR glasses are that been coming out that look basically like sunglasses are getting pretty good, and they're introducing the VR aspect of it as well, much better. I read about a company in Taiwan that is actually looking to integrate your glasses with the phone and not putting so much of the computer hardware in the glasses itself, but putting it in, but using the phone's graphics driver, video card and stuff to power the glasses. So we'll have to see how that comes along. But I do believe that in the near future, we're we're not. You're going to see that the VR headgear is going to get a lot smaller and a lot cheaper. I venture to say that in not too near future, not too long away. I mean, that's we're going to see people walking around with these glasses all over the place, just like everybody's got a cell phone today. And I think the VR glasses and AR glasses will be quite prominent in the very near future. Anyway, talking more about the project, my idea on the for funding of the Museum Metaverse is more of a community driven aspect of it. I'm not looking to try and get any institutional funding or anything like that. I currently have an NFT collection out called the Moron Spirits. It kind of goes along with a mega city project I'm working on for with Earth Two or in Earth Two, but the bulk of the funding, bulk of the sales of the Moron Sprites are going to be towards helping to fund and get the museum metaverse off and running. I'm hoping to launch a couple other projects in the near future, NFT projects and possibly token projects. Uh, Talking about token projects, I wanted to talk about tokens a minute. So there's a lot of junk funds out there. I mean, junk tokens. I mean, pump funds. There's probably every minute there's two or three tokens being launched out there, but there are a few that are viable and valid tokens. Okay, for example, the one I launched back on June 1st, the NTC, the Moron, is I plan on giving utility to that in when I launch the Museum Metaverse and any other projects I launch, using that token to for people to buy passes or use it within this ecosystem with vendors that we may have. Um, and and I look at these tokens as like this. The the big chains, the blockchains, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, well, not those I look at as the reserve fund. Okay, if you think of world economy a minute, the U.S. dollar right now is classified as the world as the reserve currency for the world. Okay, well in the metaverse, Bitcoin and Solana and Ethereum. Those are our reserve currencies. The smaller tokens like the my NTC token or some of the others that are out there are they're like the franc or the pound or the euro or the dollar. They're the smaller denominations that people will use to interact with the vendors and the platforms within the metaverse. And so even though there are tons and tons of these junk coins coming out, there are and there will be a few that are viable and valid. And each viable metaverse project will most likely come up with their own coin, their own currency, we'll say, and that would be used within their ecosystem. And and people will develop ways to interchange and work within these systems. So anyway, that's it's kind of short, down and dirty, and I hope to do a little bit better job next week. But we'll see. Sometimes life just goes a little faster than you want it to. I thank you for watching, and I hope you all have a great day. This is the Bumbling Fool. Have a great day. Bye.